Hey everyone, how's it going? This is Servant Thought. I just want to do a video for you guys real quick. We're going to cover two things. That's going to be Advancedkits, and also it's going to be Pureperms. So that way you guys know how to do both. And we may cover Advancedfly as well, just to show you the permissions to add for Advancedfly and also for Advancedkits as well. So when we go into Advancedfly, you see here in our plugin where it gives us our, some details. We see here that description. So it shows us fly command. So fly command is going to be our permission, and so in our permissions folder, we're going to type fly command, and that will allow someone to fly or not to fly. So you can separate it by rank. You say, you know, these people would not have the right to fly, you know, if they're a certain rank or whatnot. So you do fly command. And same thing when we try to give someone permissions. And I believe, if I remember, they may have changed this, but I remember initially it was that everyone always had permission to fly unless said otherwise. But I'm going to check my permissions to see. But anyways, so that's how you find your commands. Just go in your plugin. Normally they'll have the command listed there. And Advancedkits. So we're going to go inside our top one, which is loaded from resource, and we're going to go edit kit. And I have a sample kit there, which is all my already pre-made kits. Anyways, inside here is test kit. It explains some for you. Down here, where you see hashtag, this is actually like voided just for to speak, but it's not actually going to affect our code at all. Where the code actually starts is test kit colon. That's the name of our kit. Down here, where we see items, these are the items within our kit, and you can see that he put I'm not sure what the code is, but anyways, it shows you here. Sorry, let's go ahead and erase that. All right, so anyways, we see here the description. The first number is the ID, then damage, then count. And if we're going to do enchants, it's going to be item ID, damage, count, and then a name. It doesn't matter what name you put inside there. It can be any name, like whatever your rank is. You could say, you know, your rank, and then whatever that item is. Your rank, helmet. You know, if you have an Ender Dragon rank, Ender Dragon helmet, sword, this is that. So that's what you put in the name status, and then you would put whatever enchant name and enchant level. If you have enchantments, of course. And if you don't have enchantments, you would just do item, damage, count. And it shows all here. It's explained to you. But here's an example. You would put item, and so for right here, this test, there's no spaces in front of it. You see, there's no spaces whatsoever. However, when we come over here to item, we have two spaces. 1, 2. It takes us to the third line, right? So 1, 2. You got to make sure you have the spaces correct. The same thing with the items. You want 2 spaces, dash, then another space, and then we're going to put the item in parentheses, and we're going to put item number, damage, and count. If you don't have a space in between here, it's not going to work. If you don't have 2 spaces in between here, it's not going to work. So line up all your dashes correctly. And remember that the top actual kit name has no spaces in front of it. So here we see that he actually tested out. See, it says chest plate. And this is this is actually another format he's using here. Chest plate. Diamond, that's just the name. And instead of putting the number, he's showing you that if he just puts the actual name, it works as well. And then we have damage, count, default name. Once again, you put whatever you want there, and then enchant and the numbers. This is 2 different formats, and he tells you that here, I believe. Does he show you? Okay, he doesn't. He just does it and then doesn't explain. Okay. Anyway, so I guess I'm the one explaining. Okay, so I guess you could do both formats, either dash, or you actually put the item name and then the colon space, and then once again, item name, and this. But of course, you have to search the item names. I find that the number to be easier, but whatever you really want to do, whatever format you want to use is fine. I mean, you might want to use this just to, because sometimes it's difficult to know what number is what. So once again, you got to find the item name, and but sometimes it doesn't work because the way you're typing the item name is wrong. Maybe it's you know, leaves more room for error, and or the program's not recognizing it. But let's see what we have up here. Oh, we don't have a usage in here. We have to actually go to the kit PHP to see that. But anyways, so we see here these different formats of putting items into our kit. Here we have command. So as soon as they set the kit command, they want the specific kit, it's going to tell the player, and you don't have to change any of that, but you could change this if you want. This whole region right here, you could change. Come on, dude. Anyways, it's not selecting from here now. But anyways, you could change this whole thing and rename whatever the kit's name is. You got awesome kit, blah, blah, and then change whatever kit name. Or you could change this entire statement within here. It doesn't matter, because you're just telling that player this specific thing. So you're not going to see tell, obviously, because that's the command. But you will see this entire portion after you got blah, blah. And you can change all that all the way up until that parentheses. But don't forget, leave the quotations there. Sorry, I said parentheses. Anyways, so quotations are needed. Down here, cooldown. This is important because if you give a person the freedom to get a kit, and they can continuously get that kit with enchants and everything because they bought a rank, whatever the case may be, they can then sell those kits in mass quantities if you don't have a cooldown period. So this guy, you would at least limit how much he could sell, you know, that he would only be able to order this kit every 24 hours and 30 minutes. And once again, you can set these to 0 all day long. Set them to 0. Make sure you have a space in between that colon and the 0, and it'll work no problem. And the next thing is you have a format, time, amplifier, time and speed. I can't remember what the speed is for. I want to say that that's when you get your kit. I'm not sure. Or is that an actual effect that makes you move faster? I'm not sure. Format, name, speed, amplifier, seconds. Okay, yeah, I think this is an effect. So this is like speed, or there's different like, you know, effects that you could set. And I know if you Google Minecraft PE effects, it'll show you a long list of different effects. And add a cost to the kit here. Okay, so this will work with economy API. So make sure your API is updated and download. If you Google economy S space GitHub, you'll actually find all the different economies, the economy API, sell, shop, all the different economies. He has like airport, all kinds of them. And so you can actually have people, instead of warping, they can actually fly to different areas in your server, and it'll charge them a fee to do so. So you can set these different things. And but once again, that's economy, and then instead of API, put S, and then GitHub, and that'll take you to his, he calls it like a monster plugin. So I can't remember exactly what it says, but it's crazy. Like he has like, I want to say 9 or 10 different plugins that you can load from source into your server and have this really nice economy setup. They have usury, they have taxes, you name it. Anyways, but you can set your money here for your kit, whatever price you want, and then kit PvP. That's if you want to specifically have this kit available in a certain world, you would do this. And then here goes the perms. What is this? Specify player, blah, blah, to get this kit. But you don't actually need to do this, specifying the player, because what we're going to do is we're going to go inside Pureperms, and we're going to set a rank. And then so you can just do /set group, and then whatever person's name you want to put inside that group, I'm sorry, you do /set group, the group's name, and then the person you want to put inside that group, and then that person will be thrown in that group, and then you'll just set the permissions for that group for that person to be able to fly or get a certain kit, whatever the case may be. And I'll show you how to do that next. So anyways, this is kit, and this is the explanation for kit. We come inside here, I give you actual demonstration inside my sample kits that I already made up. So site here we have the first kit's going to be named starter, and you can see here we have space space dash space and then the kit number, damage quantity all the way down. And once again, you don't need to put a name, so you notice I didn't put a name for any of this stuff because it didn't really matter. It's just a starter kit. But I put obsidian. You don't have to put obsidian. That's once again just kind of let me know what it is here. And see right here it tells you default, and if we want to enchant and numbers. So now we're actually going to work on our enchants, and we have cooldown and everything else over here. And sorry, let's scroll up a little so you can see better. Anyways, so right here, this is where we actually began our enchants. So zombie is the name, no space, colon, and then down here, you're gonna have 2 spaces, item, colon, and 2 space item, colon after each one. And don't forget the space in between. And so you see here, we have item, damage, quantity, some default name, makes no difference what you put here, sharpness, and then what level enchant you want to put there. And all day long, see this is default, we just made something from kitchen that'll pop up every time they choose. That's a steak right there, I think. Every time they click on the steak, it's going to say from the kitchen. And so anyways, that's how you put each one. And how you do it is you could type all this stuff from scratch, you know, or you could just go inside your kit where it has the explanation, and we just, you know, erase all the crap we don't need. So, you know, you could highlight all this cool stuff, our effects, money, all that crap. And we're going to go ahead and scroll up so you can copy it. So we'll copy. And then right below it, so this is where the that particular kit stops at the very end. We'll go ahead and paste it. And we don't need this users part here. And we don't need the world part here. Alright, so let's delete all this crap. I get this thing to, there you go. So you can keep it nice and clean like this if you want. So that way it's easier to, oh shoot, really dude? No, okay. Apologize. Party foul over here. I'm not gonna say this anyways. So, but anyways, you can just delete all this stuff. And so that way you just have the necessities. The simple, bare necessities. Alright. Right here it explains. You can just put it to 0 if you want. I'll leave that because it's hella short. And then we'll delete all this crap. Oops. Well, so anyways, now you can see easier the 2 spaces right there, you know. Get out of here. So now we're going to say cooldown period, effect, speed, money, and this is our duplicate. I accidentally pasted in here. Effects, money, world. Cooldown, effect, speed, money, world, PvP. Alright. Alright. That's duplicate. Yep. Alright, so now we got users. If we want to specify users, world, money, speed, effect, cooldown, commands, tell player this about the kit, blah blah. These are kit items. So now we have this simple format. So we've deleted all the hashtags, so that way it's easier to read. So now we can copy it, and then we just keep on pasting as many kits as we want to make, you know, and it's just change the name of kit to whatever the heck you want, you know. So we can put kit 2. And whatever you name the kit, you would just in turn change, you know, if you wanted like the other one to put, you know, kit sword, kit this, kit that, whatever the kit name is, you could do that as well. And basically that's how it works. And you just change each one. And so that's how you put a kit. And now here, we'll do the perms. We can finish up. All right, so inside here, we're going to go ahead and go inside our Pureperms and our group folder. So group folder. And so we have here essential kits. Essential kits. And they're trying to limit people's permission for the kits. However, this is advanced kits, so it's not going to limit that. That usage. Anyways, it looks like people can fly. Maybe in the he set the default off. Anyways, so if you want to limit someone from being able to fly, you would just put space dash space. If this program was one where fly is default, you would put negative, and then you would put fly command, because remember that when we went inside the plugin folder, we were able to see that this was actually the command for fly. So if you wanted to cancel someone's ability to fly, you just say negative. And then if we see here inheritance, that this guest, now admin just inherited the inability to fly. So if we want to cancel that and we want to give admin the ability to fly, we would just simply space dash space, and then we would give them the fly ability, so command. So now admin has that permission to fly. And then of course, as we're scrolling down, owner is now going to inherit admin's ability to fly, and so on and so forth. I believe it might be that they have guest inability to fly, and then admin's ability to fly. But so if for some reason owner didn't have the ability to fly, you would just once again come in here and space fly dot command, and that all of a sudden that owner has fly command. Now if we want someone specifically to get the ability to get a kit, then what you would do is inside here in the actual guest, we want to limit people from getting kits, and that's what they're trying to do here. But the kits is not essential, it's actually an advanced kit. So it would be advanced kit, and then command, right? Because that's what it said in the plugin folder. So advanced kit command. Now they can't do an advanced kit. I'm sorry, I lied. I have to add another, because I have to cancel out that ability. So we added another one, advanced kit command. Bam, now that person does not have the ability to put a kit copy. But now let's say we want admin to get some special kit for only admins. So with space, maybe there's some kind of custom enchant that you want them to have, only admins to have. Nobody can pay for that. Then you would be advanced dot and whatever the kit name is. So the test kit was the one that we have built right now. So you would just do advanced kits dot, and then whatever the name of your kit would be. And then that gives that specific rank, that specific class, or I guess we could call it rank in here, the ability for just that kit. And no one else will have that possibility, except now we see that what owner actually inherited the ability for that kit right here. So that's why we have to always check who's inheriting what, just in case we don't want someone to inherit something. And the same thing in owner, we can put owner's ability to get all the kits. So we created some kits over there, dash advanced kit dot, and we made, I think it was like kit 1, and it would say, okay, we want them to have the permission to get another kit that we made over there. There is plural kits, and then kit 2, and then the third kit. Well, we already inherited the ability to get the test kit. So anyways, that's how you do it. That's how you add permissions within here. And once again, if you want to create a new rank, what I do is I like op, because op is it's blank already. There's no inheritance, nothing's in there, so you just set it however you want. And so make sure you don't go below our 3 dots at the bottom, because that closes this YAML file, so we don't want to do that. So anyways, I posted, see we have 2 ops there. So now we can change the name of this to whatever you want. So you want to make this Supreme, that's what he said he wanted the name to be, and some kind of shortcut name. Don't forget to put a space in between the colon and the shortcut name. Then you just put, set group space group's name, then the person you want to put inside that group, and then bam, it's going to show before their name, that's Supreme, and then their name. And once again, inheritance, I don't know if you want them to inherit anything. I guess we'd have them inherit everything guest has, because we don't want them to inherit any permissions that we're giving just to our admin. So once again, we already have guest up here, so we'll copy that, and we'll let our new Supreme rank. Oh yeah, once again, don't have a duplicate of this symbol. This is the star symbol is giving op up here. See, op is giving the permission through that star symbol to have every single command available to him or to her. And so we don't want that to be up there. Oh yeah, sorry, my bad. Dun, dun. Bam. So we're going to throw that inheritance into Supremes. Now they get everything guest gets, and then we can start setting whatever we want them to get. If we want them to get advanced Advancedkits dot whatever the heck we wanted them to get, we would just toss that in there, and then bam, they have that one. If we want these guys to have the ability to fly and nobody else, then we, once again up top, we canceled out that ability to fly. We gave admin and owner the ability to fly, and now if we want this rank to have the ability to fly, then we just do fly.command, and bam, we have it set, and that's it. And then once again, you come up here, you save. I'm not going to save this because I was just showing you to edit. So we would do a save, and then we'd reset the server, and then we're ready to roll. So that's it. Hope you guys had fun. Hope it was easy to understand. If you have any questions, leave a comment below. And once again, don't forget to subscribe and like the video. You guys have a good one. Bye.